Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Sibwoga TV, which is your number one online political channel. Today we want to have a candid discussion about the Wamunyoro group, whether if one of the political leader within wamunyoro group, if he leaves that group, will that group survive the competition with William Samoei Arap Ruto? And by saying that, I mean, as you know, wamunyoro group consists of Rigathi Gachagua, Fred Okengo Matiang'i, Eugene Wamalwa, and Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. I mean that if probably Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka within that group leaves the Wamunyoro group, will they survive the competition with William Samoei Arap Ruto? Because the Wamunyoro group has always said that William Samoei Arap Ruto is going to be a one-term president. And of late, we hear that there is one political leader within that group who you will always find that at daytime, he is within the Wamunyoro group. He is saying that William Samoei Arap Ruto will be one-term president. But at night, that same leader is with the government trying to brokerage a coalition or an agreement to be with the government of William Samoei Arap Ruto, let come 2027 presidential election. And that is why I'm asking, if one leader will ditch Wamunyoro group, and doesn't matter who that leader is, will that group survive the competition and make William Samoei Arap Ruto to be a one-term president, as they have always put it? So that is actually what I want us to dissect. But before we dive in and try to dissect what that will mean to the Wamunyoro group, I could like you to request you kindly that subscribe to this YouTube channel, give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And whenever you subscribe to our YouTube channel, I could like that you hit the notification bell, because by doing that, you will give YouTube permission so that you can get notified to watch our videos whenever we upload them into YouTube. And for those ones who have actually subscribed to our YouTube channel and they always keep watching our videos, I say thank you and may God bless you all abundantly. Now, let us go back to the discussion. If one of the leader within the Wamunyoro group leaves that group, probably may it be Kalonzo, may it be Matiang'i, may it be Rigathi Gachagua, one of them jumps out of that group. Will that group survive the competition with William Samoei Arap Ruto? All those leaders within the wamunyoro group, they have always told the public that William Samoei Arap Ruto is going to be a one-term president. But will that dream of making William Samoei Arap Ruto to be a one-term president become a reality if one leader leaves that group? Because if you look keenly about what is happening pleasantly within that group, there is an assumption that that group already has the tyranny of numbers. Because if that group remained the way it is, without any of the leader jumping out of the group, it means it will have the entire Mount Kenya forts. It will have forts from the Ukambani side. It will have forts from Kisii, Nyanza. And it will have some pockets of forts from the entire Republic of Kenya. And that will make that group to win very early in the morning against William Samoei Arap Ruto. But look at this situation, probably where Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka jumps out of that group and joins William Samoei Arap Ruto. Will that group survive? The answer will be definitely no, because probably Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka will actually come to the side of William Samoei Arap Ruto with 2 million votes and above. And that means that group will have lost greatly. Also look at the other side, where probably you will have Matiang'i jumping out of that group. It means that the entire bloc now will be behind William Samoei Arap Ruto. And that means that group is going to miss nearly to 2 million votes also. So, for the wamunyoro group to be successful, it must unite, that no one among that group should jump off the ship. No one should move out of that group. But in the corridors of power, it looks like that group is not going to be coherent. That group is not going to stick together until 2027. Why is it going to appear that? Because if you look at that group, we have one senior leader, and that is Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. And that senior leader, this time, he says that he must be on the ballot of presidency, and he must lead probably the wamunyoro group. He must be the president contender. He must be the one who will be on that top seat. And if we cannot be on that top seat, probably Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is going to go until 2027, and he will be a lone ranger. But that will make Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka to be quite powerful, because he might not win presidency, but he will have members of parliament, several members of parliament, several senators, probably governors, because currently Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is having around 30 to 32 to a maximum 35 members of parliament, both in the National Assembly and in the Senate. And that group can merge with another group or with the winning group to form the government in 2027 after the election. And that is why I am foreseeing a situation that the Wamunyoro group is going to split and the government is going to work around the clock to split that group because they might tell somebody like Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka that if you are in that group, you are not going to be on the top what? On the top seat. That means in the presidency. And that might happen. And if that happens, you will lose your what? Your political career easily. And that will actually make sense to Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka. So there is a very high likelihood and a high possibility that Stephen Kalonzo Musyoka is going to jump from that group and join probably William Samoei Ruto or goes alone. And that will make that group to be vulnerable. And the dream that William Samoei Ruto is going to be a one-term president will still remain to be a dream because it will not come to reality. And that is why I have always said that for the Wamunyoro group to make William Samoei Arap Ruto to be a one-term president, then they must stick together and they must come up with an agreement which all of them will agree to adhere to. And they must do so before 2027. They must have an early agreement and they must jump into a serious campaigning across the nation as a unity so that they can attract voters from other parts of the republic. That is the only way that that group is going to survive the onslaught from William Samoei Arap Ruto. What do you have in mind? Do you think if one leader within the Wamunyoro group jumps out of that group, will that group be able to make their dreams of William Samoei Arap Ruto being a one-term president come to reality? Please drop your comment in the comment section below. And if this is your first time to come into this YouTube channel, I request you kindly to take a minute or two and subscribe to this YouTube channel. Give this video a like, share the video to your friends. And whenever you do, you subscribe to this YouTube channel, always remember to smash the bell button because by doing that, you will give YouTube permission so that you can get notified whenever we upload any political content into YouTube so that you can be among the first people to watch that content. And with that, I say thank you until we meet in our next political discussion. Goodbye.